Who's our number one? I know we've got the same one here because we talked about it earlier.
It's Brock Nelson.
Yes.
And it has to be Brock Nelson. And we talked about it in season, how we were apprehensive of moving Brock Nelson. And I am so on the fence with Brock. And I fully admit it. Like that, I am taking the middleman stance on it. Because he would be so hard to see go. And like part of me wants to see him like retire an Islander and maybe get like a short extension, after this year. But a 30 goal scorer, 3 times over 3 years in a row, you're going to get a lot for him if you were to move him.
You're going to get a whole heck of a lot. And it's not like he's got a full no trade protection. It's a modified no trade, right? With a 16, I'm going to say.
Probably.
Stupid ads here. Yeah, 16 team no trade list. Final year of his contract. Actually only is paid $4 million this year instead of the 6. You don't want to move this guy. There's no want to move when it comes to Brock Nelson. It's that if you're looking to pull in as much value as possible, Brock Nelson has the most value on this team. It's the only problem is what happens when you do move him. Now you've got Matthew Barzal, Jean-Gabriel Pajot, Casey Zizekas, Kyle McLean. The last two, fine. The big problem is Jean-Gabriel Pajot didn't do well in a third line role. Now in a second line role, is that going to do well?
I think if you move Brock Nelson, it has to be the Islanders have to find their version of the Derek Brassard, Mika Zibanejad trade.
Yeah, fair.
Fair. So you'd have to Shane Pinto, Marco Rossi, someone like that is going to have to be the return for me.
Fair enough. And if that's the case, that's a massive win for the Islanders. Oh my God, that would be such a huge win. Youth, talent, potential. It checks all the boxes.
I don't think I'm trading Brock for like a first round pick this year, like as the main thing. Like maybe that's a part of it,
right?
But I am more appealed or more interested in trading Brock Nelson for like young NHL talent, like in that 21 to 23-year-old range.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't want the first round pick, but if you're pulling in a first to push it somewhere else to bring something else in, fine. But I'm not looking to bring in as many draft picks as possible because like the Islanders are in a rightly or wrongly win now mode. Their core is old. If you're looking to be competitive, you got to make this core better now, and you're not going to do that by pulling in a first round pick. It's just not going to help right now.
No.
So, yeah, I'm with you with that. And so that's why Brock Nelson makes our number one on this list. If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.